Hey guys, it's Gail with popculture.com, and we are here with Canaan Smith. Canaan, thank you so much for stopping by.
Good to be here, Gail. What's
Let's have
up?
a good chat. It's fun.
Let's do it. You're wearing your boots.
I'm wearing my boots because it's fall. So we have lots of music to talk to, but I'm going to get to the big news first. Baby on the way.
Baby on the way.
How are we feeling, Canaan?
Good. We're 3 weeks out now, so it's like crunch time to get everything ready. The nursery put together. We already washed all the clothes. You're supposed to wash all the clothes with baby detergent, so we've done that and put them away. And I was trying to hang the blinds this morning in there, and I had a little trouble because it was not the right width. So I'm up there like trying to rig it up the right, just all these funny ways. Anyhow, we're just taking care of business as best we can right now because we know it's going to get crazy.
And we were talking off camera. You don't know what the gender is.
No, we're not going to find out until it pops out.
Doesn't that make you nervous?
No, it doesn't make me nervous. It just kind of keeps me, I don't think engaged is the right word because I've been engaged the whole time with the whole pregnancy and the process with Christy, but it also keeps me like, and I don't want to say excited about it either because I've been excited about it, but there's something it does that if you don't know what's coming, you kind of, you kind of feel like you're more in tune and like having to pay attention to the every moment, and just get stuff ready either way. Okay. And be as prepared as you can in that regard. So it's actually been fun. Her and I not knowing has been a lot of fun.
What was that moment like when you found out you're going to be a dad?
It was crazy.
Did you cry?
I don't think I cried. I actually don't think I cried. I just I don't remember that part actually.
Okay, wow.
All I remember is the situation was so funny because I was coming home from a co-write that day in Nashville. And backstory is Christy was at a Home Depot doing some shopping. And she's so nice that you could ask her, hey, can we come and do a water test on your refrigerator at your house on a random Tuesday in exchange for a Home Depot card? And she, instead of saying no like I was, she says, sure. And so, I come home that day and there's this random stranger doing a water test in our house. And Christy had called me on the way home to double check and be sure I was on my way. And it was like, everything cool? And she said, yeah, it's fine. But I could tell she wasn't telling me the whole story. But when I got there, the lady was already there. And so we had no privacy. And I was already pissed that I had to, I couldn't decompress from my day and just chill at my house. I had to listen to this presentation. That was my first initial reaction. Then she starts doing all these experiments on the water, and I'm looking at this crazy, how filthy the water is without her system, and it's like really getting me going. And so at that point, I'm totally engaged, and I'm excited, and I'm stretching out this interview. I'm stretching out this demonstration way beyond what it should be, just because of my excitement. Christy's sitting on the bar stool, just kind of in another place the whole time. And I'm the one engaged and whatnot with the lady. And so I'm thinking the whole time, I wonder what she's thinking. I wonder what she's got to tell me. And I didn't even think about that. So it's no sooner than we said, thanks, we'll think about it. See you later. And walked the lady out the front door. I turned around and she immediately said, you remember that dream I told you I had that I was pregnant? And I said, no. And she said, yeah, I remember I told you I had a dream I was pregnant. I said, no, you didn't. And she said, well, either way. And I said, well, before I could even say why, I couldn't even finish saying why, it hit me, and she said, yeah, we're pregnant. It was cool. It was just.
That's such a great story.
It was such a big, moment because everything felt more finite at that point. Just everything felt like we had a meaningful purpose, more than just. Because marriage is amazing. Marriage is the coolest thing ever. But now we have a purpose behind the marriage. In addition to just her and I being partners in life, we now have a responsibility to, to raise a kid right. And that's, it kind of all hits you when you start thinking about it. And at least I had 9 months to let it sink in too, because I've done the whole, up and down with my emotions the whole time. And you're never ready. But
no, you're not. Well, now that you have 3 weeks, it could literally be any day.
It could be any day. And we're just thankful that it's been a healthy pregnancy. Chrissy's been a champ the whole time. She had a rough first trimester like most women do, but she's been a trooper. She's working all the way till the first. Wow. And we're due on the 4th.
God
so
bless.
And she has long days. She's a nurse practitioner, so she works like 12-hour days.
Better than I am. And when you announced the baby news, you released Life Ain't Fair.
Yeah.
Talk about that song. That's such a great, I love the twist in it. Talk about that song.
Thanks. I wrote that with Corey Crowder and Tyler Hubbard, and
No name guys.
yeah, big leaguers. And we were in Indianapolis last year for I think it was an FGL Fest, the first one maybe. And I was playing a show. I was playing earlier in the day, and they decided to bring a bus up, Tyler and Corey, and write with me. And so we just wanted to write something that felt meaningful and like it would live on. And lyrically, those are my favorite songs. And it was just a special day to be able to, put together what felt like a real country song.
That's good.
I love real country. I love lyrics that make your hair stand up on your arm. I love George Strait for that reason.
Right.
I grew up on all that stuff, and so when I hear a story song or write a story song, I feel blessed because it's the stuff I know that impacted me, and I guarantee it will other people.
So speaking of country songs, you also released Country Boy Things, which
Yeah.
I love. Like, I find
Thank
myself
you.
singing that song, even though it
Cool.
doesn't necessarily relate to me. It's just such a great country song.
Cool, thank you. Yeah, I love that one. That's
It's
a
a
blast
good
to
one.
play
It's a
live
good
too. It gets them going. It's so much energy behind that one, and I loved writing that. That was a fun one that day. Jaron Johnston was on that one. Again, Corey Crowder, Brian Kelly, Jaron, and myself. We wrote that.
So these Florida Georgia Line guys have kind of really shaped your life the last year or two. You were on tour with them.
Yeah,
And
big
now you
time.
just signed to their new label.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, it's crazy. I feel completely in a new league right now. I feel like I've been put in the right place musically. I'm in a good headspace, and as far as a team goes, I've known those guys since college, and we're a brotherhood. And I know that they got my back, and we've been having a blast dreaming together, and we got big plans, so I'm excited.
So you went to Belmont with them?
Yep, we went to Belmont.
So you were friends with them before they were Florida Georgia Line, really?
Oh yeah, we'd write songs after class.
Wow. So what's it been like seeing their star status just
Amazing.
soar? Yeah.
Amazing. One of the coolest stories, really, just a rocket ship, It was cool to watch because that's inspiring,
Yeah.
and you can learn from that. That's why I love being on their team.
So when they came to you, first of all, and invited you on the tour and then said, oh, and by the way, we want to start a label and make you on it, what were your thoughts?
Well, it was kind of all being talked about low-key before it got announced. I signed to their publishing company, Tree Vibes. I was at a point in my career where my pub deal was about to be up. I was unhappy where I was on the roster of the previous label. Great people, loved them like family, just didn't feel like we were going to hit a home run again together. And management, same situation. So I just felt like, you know what? I think I want to take back a little bit of this ownership in my career and just maybe hit reset for a second and get back to why I moved to town in the first place, for great songs and to do stuff, without worrying too much about where we want it to land, and having dreams, but also just sticking true to what I want to do as an artist. And I had that opportunity all at the same time to just kind of cut ties and start over. And I work out with Tyler a few times a week, and we just started talking about it. The whole idea,
Wow.
making music together, and this new strategy, where you can kind of put songs out digitally first and watch numbers, streaming and downloads and all that stuff, and kind of monitor what you got, and then go to radio when you got a big one.
What have you learned from them?
To be confident
That's a good one.
in that,
Yeah.
because I lost that for a while. I think confidence, it's such a huge part of survival as an artist because we beat ourselves up so hard
Sure.
all the time. My poor wife, she hears me complaining all the time about, oh, it's not this, it's not that, it's I wish I had this, I don't need that. It's a constant. You can't turn off the vision, and you're constantly tuning it like a I don't know, just like an auto mechanic. I'm constantly loosening and tightening bolts in my career because I can't turn it off, and I'm hungry. But what comes along with that is a lot of, questioning yourself, and there's seasons of doubt. There's times where I've told Christy multiple times, this ain't gonna happen, is it, babe? I need to just start. I need to get another job.
Wow.
She stuck with me all those years and has believed in it the whole time. And so, it's a business where you need people like that in your life, and then it's my job to believe it myself. And being around people like Brian and Tyler has allowed me to remember who I am, to remember what I love, and to believe in it.
Are you at peace now?
Yeah, big time. Yeah, big time.
That's interesting because things are still kind of in flux. I mean, you're just still releasing music. And is this going to be on a new album, or what are your plans with
Yeah,
this?
we are releasing just song at a time right now, because there's something cool about putting new music out often for my fans, and for me as an artist to be able to share music more regularly is a win. The old idea of album cycles and getting to singles takes a long time, and it's still it's a fine way of doing stuff. But for me, I don't necessarily need to wait till next year. Each single doesn't need a whole year to work itself. We're giving them like 4 weeks just to let them be in the ether and let people hear about them, and then give them another one, and we'll see how that goes. I don't know what the plan is ultimately, but right now we're having a blast with that.
And you're going to do the Vegas residency, right?
No, I couldn't do it this year. They asked me to do it,
thought
and
they
I
did.
wanted to do it, but that's the first show is the day after our due date. So I was
I was going to ask, are you
I
touring with a
can't.
new baby, or?
I can't go that soon. I don't want
Sure.
to miss the
But you
the
will?
birth of my first child.
That's good. That's
You
good,
know.
by the way.
Yeah.
Do you see yourself touring next year?
Oh yeah. Yeah, we're working on stuff right now.
Awesome. Will you come back and talk to us about it?
Of course I will.
There you go. For more on Canaan and all your other favorite artists, please visit popculture.com.